Everybody, it's Mark Coons here. It's Kelly Kelowna Real Estate. I've been getting a lot of questions lately. What are the top neighborhoods in Kelowna to buy? A lot of people are concerned with the current environment in the marketplace. Really trying to be smart with the location that they're buying in, making sure they can be able to sell it in the future if they ever need to. And where is the most desirable one? The rule number one in real estate, as everybody probably already knows, is location, location, location. Location will make up about 80% of your home's value. So when you're looking at it, here is the top 5 neighborhoods that's selling right now. We're going to break down not only the total number of sales, but we're going to break down average price point in these neighborhoods. So let's just get right into it. Don't get me wrong, I totally get it. It is a big decision to make. An educated decision is the number one priority. That's why I do put the weekly emails. So if you want to subscribe to that, sign up below in the comments there. There's direct link for the weekly email right in your inbox. But let's just dive right into what has been selling. So the number 5 on the list is Glenrosa in West Kelowna. This neighborhood in West Kelowna is the highest turning over at 73 sales, is one of the highest turning over at 73 sales. And the average price point in Glenrosa that had sold is $822,000. And I mean, Glenrosa is a great neighborhood, got a little bit of diversity. So you got mainly 1970, as they call them, the BC box builds. A lot of buy levels in there, a lot of opportunities for suite in the basement. You do get a lot of the blue collar neighborhood that does like to live there. But there is other parts to Glenrosa that does make it appealing for other types of home buyers. There's different sections. There's brand new sections like the trail, Dale Trailside living. There's also other opportunities in getting into the acreage market. So in 2025 so far, there's been 73 sales and the average price point has $822,000. And also tied on the list is Rutland North, 73 sales as well. And so you can consider Rutland and Glenrosa pretty much the same component. 73 sales in each of the components. Average price point in Rutland was $825,000. So very similar. You're getting a lot of the same criteria, just on the other side of the bridge. So it really depends on the type of community that you're looking for. Number 5 on the list, we're going and sticking to West Kelowna in Lakeview Heights. There was 78 total sales so far in 2025. But what you're going to see here is these types of properties are still going to love the BC box builds, as we mentioned, these types of the 1970s construction where we had the last major housing boom throughout Canada. With those, but you're also getting a mix of lakefront properties. You're also getting lake views and a lot of new construction. People will spend a lot of money in Lakeview Heights and build brand new homes. So 78 total sales, and the location itself, it is a great location based on the exposure that you get with the sun. And you also get some underrated living in Kelowna. Bridge will get you a lot of flack on it, but the underrated component to it that will offset for a lot of people is having that lake view, but with Kelowna in the background. So it is a great opportunity with an expansive over 180 lake views. So this is a great neighborhood. Average price point right now so far has been $1,300,000 on the single family home side of things. So this is a really big neighborhood, yet it's often in the top of the list for the top selling areas in Kelowna. And going number 3 on the list is Glenmore. This is a location, it's a very local location. It is close to downtown. So that is a big reason what really draws a lot of people into Glenmore. Again, you're in the 1970s types of builds in these homes. So you're getting a little bit of homes, but you're having to oftentimes do a little bit of work. Benefits of Glenmore is you get larger lots. Similar to what you get in Lakeview Heights, a little bit less mountainous. These are all really great flat lots, and what you're getting at larger size just makes it more appealing. Glenmore is also more mature as well. So you have mature trees. You're not getting in and having to deal with a lot of your dust as you get in a lot of the new communities. Cons to this neighborhood is you're going to probably have a little bit more home maintenance, also a little bit more yard maintenance. So this is really appealing to younger families, younger people, younger generations. And as the older generations are moving out, the younger demographic is coming in and really shaping it. You're seeing that turnover right now in Glenmore. The average price point you're going to see in Glenmore is $1,160,000 so far in 2025. You can get a different range, ranging from around $1 million as low as $900,000, $800,000 for a single family home. And a lot of good investment opportunities in Glenmore. Based on its proximity, rents are pretty good. But breaking it down, going to number 2 on the list, it's Upper Mission. Upper Mission is 96 total sales. So we are now capping it up and getting close to that 100 sale mark so far in 2025. But this is one of the higher neighborhoods where you're going to see higher values. And it's also going to go at $1,400,000 so far for the single family sales in Upper Mission. You're seeing a lot of opportunities because the homes in here are a lot newer. You're going to see the entry level price point to get into a new home these days is right around that $1.5 million. So the used homes are being able to sell for a little bit lower. But if you're going to look for a brand new home, this is one of the neighborhoods that you could probably get into it for around $1.5 million. Should continue to hold its value as the neighborhood is growing and maturing. And the one big con to Upper Mission had been its location and proximity to shopping and groceries and everything like that. But they've almost solved that issue, a lot of that issue anyways, as the new commercial development, adding Save On and the big development. So you don't necessarily have to travel as far anymore to be able to go just get some milk or eggs, whatever you need to do. So it is a lot better neighborhood now. Before I break it down and get into the number 1 neighborhood in Kelowna, rate me, give me your rating, because a lot of what is selling right now is really dependent on consumer demand. But let me know, everybody's different. Everybody appeals to something different. So take all of this with a grain of salt. These are just based on sheer number of what's selling right now in Kelowna. But you have individual wants, needs, family needs, that sort of thing. Different neighborhoods are going to appeal to you. So let me know in the comments or reach out, pick up that phone if you are considering buying right now. I can help break it down what neighborhood would be the best neighborhood for you. All right, without further ado, the number 1 neighborhood so far for 2025, drum roll please, is Upper Mission. Joking, the Lower Mission here. So there is 113 sales so far in Lower Mission with an average price point of $1,476,000. So with 113 sales, that's the highest sales by close to about 20 total sales. So it is the highest turning over, and it is always at the top of the list. Lower Mission is very desirable as it's flat, your proximity to the beach, proximity to Pandosy, proximity to shopping, a lot of different pros to this location in Lower Mission. There's no wonder why it is top of the list. It is a great location as well, the closest schools, everything like that. So that was number 1 on the list. Let me know, where would you rate it? How would you rate this? Is the top 5 correct in your standpoint? Based on your criteria, how would you rate it? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Without further ado, just give me a call or shoot me a text if you are looking to buy, sell, invest in the Okanagan. I'm here to help you out.